Get out the way.
DeMar can still elevate.
Yo, what up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Another episode on the Go Chicago Sports with your boys, Mike B. My man's Big O. Big O, how you feeling on this Monday night? Got the Monday night football going. Buffalo Bills destroying the Titans, and the Eagles is destroying the Minnesota Vikings. How you feeling, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. And you know what'll make me feel better if my man's can get a touchdown, a quarterback from the Bills, man. I need one more touchdown, man, to win $300 right quick on DraftKings. So
Who, Josh Allen?
yeah, I need Allen to get a TD. I know Diggs got three of them. I'm like, dang, man, I should just took him for two, man. But other than that, man, I'm good. I'm good.
Hey, shout out to Josh Allen. That's my quarterback for fantasy. He gave me some good points for this
Yeah.
game. Yeah, they're destroying the Tennessee Titans. I think they might sit him 41-7 right now.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's looking ugly. Hurts ain't doing too bad either on the other side.
And
So
it's crazy. I'm in two fantasy league. My first league I got Josh Allen. My second league I got Jalen Hurts as my quarterback. So hey,
oh man, yeah, you
all
looking
is
good
well.
right now. You doing good tonight. It's a good night for you, man.
Hey, even with Justin Jefferson not doing so good, I'm still winning the game. So
Yep.
so I guess that can make up for what the Bears did to me last night. But
Man.
we ain't gonna talk about that. We trying to keep our spirit up. So we gonna
Yes,
talk
indeed.
some Bulls. Got a few topics. We got what will a successful season be from the Bulls? Can Zach actually have a next level to reach? And then we're gonna wrap it up with our thoughts on training camp in the future. So before I do that, I wanna ask you, my man, what will a successful season be for the Bulls?
Oh man, I'm like that. What's that word? I'm like that strong dad that just that want to push you to be the best you can be. So I want to see the Bulls minimum in the Eastern Conference Finals. I,
Hmm.
I think the way this roster built, I know we got a lot of unproven players that have something to prove, but I think with that, I think that if everybody live up to their potential of what we expecting from these guys, what we've been talking about all summer long from Patrick Williams, Kobe White, Ayo Dosunmu, even without Alonzo Ball with the addition of Dragic and Drummond, uh, you know, I mean, even better Zach Levine. I mean, in my mind, I know they got put out the first round last year, but Eastern Conference Final or bust. It has to be. You got three All Stars on your team, and you look around the league. Most teams with three All Stars, they are contenders. That don't mean they win it every year, but people know that. Oh
They
yeah,
they in the mix. They in the mix.
yes. So no first round exit for sure. Second round, depending on who you playing, but I would like to see them get to that last round at least to the Eastern Conference Finals.
See, like you said, you kind of like a dad. Me, I'm kind of the same way because I'm pushing for that ECF Eastern Conference Finals because I seen how good this team can be last season, and I still think Lonzo is up in the air. I really do think that this is a really good Bulls team that like the ceiling is high. As long as Zach come in, we get a jump for Patrick Williams. DeMar DeRozan can give us 80% of what he gave us last season. Vucevic can knock down his open shots. And basically, pretty much the real problem is bench production. Who's going to give us 15 points consistently off the bench? Because that's one thing we missed in last year playoffs. Pretty much the whole, well, kind of the second half of the season, we didn't have a consistent bench score. So, um, the ceiling is Eastern Conference Finals, but for a successful season that I would say it was successful, I'll say second round. We got to get to the second. We got to get a playoff victory. This is gonna be year two, and this with this core, we got to get out the first round. We can't be a first round exit every year. We got to continue to take jumps, and I think a successful season would be Bulls second round playoff berth with the ceiling Eastern Conference Finals. So
That's
I'm
fair. That's fair. That's fair game. Yeah, I feel I'm right there with you because I know when you get to the second round, it definitely becomes okay. Who you playing now? You know what I'm saying? If we playing Cleveland, then I want we need to go to these conference finals. We playing Milwaukee? Is we playing Philly? You know what I mean? Are we playing even the Nets if they get their act together? You know, so I understand that it becomes really about matchups. So that's why I say, yeah, I'm right there with you. Like I'm Eastern Conference, but if you lose to the Milwaukee Bucks with a healthy Chris Middleton in the second round, ain't no shame in that. You know what I mean? They got we know what they got. So
right.
so I'm
So
right there.
I think we just yo. Well, I think we lost, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish off. So yeah, a successful season for me. Like I said, second round. We got to get to the second round. We got to get out the first round. I don't want to be the team that always make the playoff to get bounced in the first round. I think the guys will do wonders for some playoff success for their confidence, especially the young guys. So a successful season for me most definitely would be getting out of the first round. As far as seeding wise, I'm not really too much focus on playoff seeding because I think it's a lot of good teams in the East that teams can fall, teams can rise to the top. As long as we avoid the play-in, I think rather 1 through 6, it can fall. However, as long as we in that range of avoiding the playoffs, I think that'd be a successful season as far as playoff seeding and whatnot. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section. You can go ahead and tweet me. What are you guys successful Bulls season? Like what would you guys call a successful season from the Bulls? So make sure you drop that down in the comment section. I don't want to move on to the next topic without Big O, but it look like he's may not still be in. So let me shoot him a message and see what's up. So, well, I guess we're gonna have to go to the next topic. So the next topic I got is about Zach Levine. Dude, no, I think we may got bro. No, I thought I seen it pop up, but yeah. Anyways, my next topic is going to be: do Zach Levine have another level he can hit? So yeah, my answer to that is I think Zach Levine do got a next level he can hit. Zach Levine only 27 years old, and I think he still got potential to be one of the best shooting guards in this league. I was just looking at some of the other great guards in this league, like Devin Booker, who's been in the league for about 6, 7 years. His numbers is similar to Zach Levine, and some people around the league consider Devin Booker a star. He really his name really got out there once CP3 arrived and they got some playoff success. So I think it's the same. If the Bulls can make a good playoff run, I do believe Zach LaVine's name would get more respect around the league. Big O's back.
Man, yeah, my internet been a little shaky a little bit all today. Even watching the football games, a little laggy. I don't know if it's because of the rain, the thunder, or whatever, but hopefully it don't kick me out no more.
Yeah, good thing I was finna go on to the next topic. I ain't really say too much about it, but backtracking to the first topic, anything else you got on that before we move forward?
I just just to double down, with the East getting better, Cleveland particularly got better. We see what Philly did with Montrezl Harrell. I think that's going to be a good player for them. Another dog on that team.
Sure.
So I think the East did get better overall. I think we got better as well, but I also think we can be better internally. You know what I'm saying, with the young guys. So yeah, I'm right there with you. Second round. It'd be really exciting to get to Eastern Conference Finals, because at that point, anything can happen. So,
yeah. I had answered the I had answered that question. I'm gonna ask you the same question. Do it really matter seeding wise for a successful season, or what's your thoughts on that?
I think it does matter for this Bulls team, because I think, like, if you're a team like Milwaukee, if you're a team like the Nets, you don't really care where you land. You just want to get there because you got them guys that done it. You know what I mean? It don't matter if it's your house, my house. But I think for the Bulls, it matters from a confidence perspective. I think that if you can get a fourth seed or even a third, but if you can get a fourth and get a home court advantage, I think it is going to bode well for them young guys' confidence, not just playing at home to start the playoff series, but that to just show that they played a full 82 games of consistent good basketball. And that means they rolling into the playoffs, which means confidence is hitting really high. So I think from that perspective, it does matter. But if you got an underdog mentality, which I think guys like Ayo already have, I think DeRozan have it. I think it's in LaVine too. I think those guys, they don't mind going to your house and knocking you out. But I think for the team overall morale, I think it'll pay big dividends if they play a full 82 consistently and get a top seed.
Yeah, that's I fuck with that. That's true. I had said it really don't matter to me.
Yeah.
But as long as you don't fall out the play in, because I think it's a lot of good teams. Teams gonna fall wherever they may, but you do make a couple of good points that this Bulls team still not playoff veterans like the Milwaukee Bucks, like the Brooklyn Nets, that where they can go on the road, they can be a fifth seed and still upset like the number 4 seed, or they can be a 6 seed and knock off the number 3 seed. Let's say if they playing an inexperienced Bulls team that got the number 3 seed. So I think home court advantage would be great for the Bulls, but as long as you avoid the play in, I think it gotta be still a successful season. More so, it's about what you do in the playoffs. We do need a playoff series victory.
Yes,
So
indeed. Yes, indeed.
shout out to my boys over there at Shy Boys Podcast. Make sure you go check them
Salute.
boys out. They've been killing it lately. Facebook, YouTube, all that. Next topic we gonna get into is, do Zach LaVine have another level he can get into? Some people in the Twitter world say this is Zach LaVine's ceiling. Some people say Zach LaVine got another level to reach. What's your opinion on Zach LaVine? Do you think he have another level to reach?
um, I do. I do think there's another level, but it's kind of tricky. It's just really gonna come down to him. You know what I mean? I think he maxed out a lot of areas in his game. Like I think his shooting ability, his athleticism, his scoring ability is all right there with the best in the league. I think where he can be better at is his efficiency. Just making the right play at the right time, and something we talked about, before, lower his turnovers. I think that's what takes a good player, or a star player to a superstar level. You know what I mean? Making the big shots when your team need it, making the right plays, and shooting efficiently. We understand every night, you're gonna have bad games, but just knowing when to do it. It kind of takes me back to D Rose MVP season. He didn't score a lot of points that year.
Yeah.
But the reason he got MVP, and there was a few guys averaged more than him. I mean, everybody argued that LeBron should have got it. Okay, his numbers did, stood up like he should have had it. But D Rose, the way he played a game, he just, 95% he's making a good decision with the ball, without the ball.
Yeah.
Getting it to the right guy, putting it in the right place.
And that Bulls team was really, really good. And I think he was a leader, but you wouldn't think he was a leader because he didn't talk, but you knew he was one of the leaders on that team, one of the best players on that team. He did a lot on the defensive end too. He was locked in. So
yes, and he played an all around game for a 6'3" guard, and then he'll top it off with his athleticism dunking on you. So it was like the perfect type of player, In a lot of sense, I used to say this, back then, that he really was a 6'3" version of LeBron James. That's really what he was. You know what I mean? Like he very good decision maker. You know what I mean?
And if that three ball if he had that three ball, I think he had 25 a game for the MVP. That could have been 28 to then 30 points per game if he would have been a knockdown
better
shooter. Yeah,
absolutely. So I just say this: I think LaVine can get to that point, but he has to understand that, because we understand gunslingers in the NBA. Shooters gonna shoot. We see them come and go. We seen the great ones. We seen them all, but if you want to get to that next level, those are the keys, along with the defensive effort. I think that'll take him into the MVP category.
And I agree with my boy from the Shot Boys podcast. I do think LaVine can't tap into that MVP. I like last season, like before the knee injury, he was neck and neck with DeMar DeRozan, and I think if the Bulls would have go on to have the best record in the league, I think for this season, I think he would get some looks if he go out and average 20, let's say 28, 6 and 6. Those are good numbers.
Yes.
I believe Zach got another level to hit. He only 27 years old, and if you look around the league, like with the other best two guards, Devin Booker, I think he is just as good as Devin Booker is. Devin Booker just he been to the final. He had Chris Paul to get the playoff success, so that's why people may say Devin Booker is on a different level than Zach LaVine. But to me, they're the same kind of player. I think Zach can be a better defender than Devin Booker. Donovan Mitchell, I think he better player than Donovan Mitchell. So for me, I would like to see Zach LaVine lock in on the defensive end. I want him to, I know he took a step back with DeMar. That's cool, but I want him to go out and just show the world that this is still my team. I can still go out and match your 30. I'm not gonna shy away from giving you 30. You gonna give me, I'll take your 30, but you gonna feel my 30. And just being a better leader, vocal. Stop chirping at the refs. The refs going to call bullshit calls regardless. That's just how the game goes. So
Yes,
those
indeed.
kind of things I want to see from Zach. Coaching up the young guys, just being the clear cut number one that we can just look at him like Zach.
Yeah.
Zach our guy. That nobody gonna
Yes,
question.
indeed.
Nobody gonna question. Oh well, maybe it's DeMar team. Like we know it's not DeMar team. It's Zach team.
DeMar even knows that. That's the
Yeah,
crazy part
so
about DeMar. DeMar understand that, and you absolutely right. It ain't nothing major that'll take Zach to that next level. It's just the little things. Just
let-
and
it's
you
ain't got
mentioned
nothing to do
Booker.
with offense.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned Booker and you mentioned Mitchell, and that's the only thing I would say that those guys showed that early on that Levine haven't showed is just decision making, just knowing what to do, when to do it, and coming through. You know what I mean? And I think that this could be the year for him. You know, we went through the injuries last year. We know what the team was the years before with the coaching and the players. It was kind of a mess. So I think going into this year, this kind of really like his second year with a really good team, with a good coach. So I think we should see that come out, especially at 27. He really just entering his prime. You know what I mean? Like
True.
we saw the early Kobe Bryant and him and Shaq. You know, I've been watching the documentary, The Legacy, and it just made me remember like Kobe really didn't hit his prime after Shaq left. You know what I mean? He was around 28, 29 when he scored 70, 71 points, 72 points. So I think these next 5 years we should
81,
get
bro.
the 81. Yeah, I said 71. I'm thinking about that. I think Devin Booker the one scored 71. Yeah. But I think these next 5 years, 6 years, we should get the best version of Zach LaVine. So I definitely say, to answer your question, yes, he has another level.
Like to me, I think on the offensive side, I don't think there's nothing wrong with Zach LaVine game. Of course, the other guards in the league, they have the playoff success, so that's why they're going to be put above Zach LaVine. I feel like if Zach LaVine give us, let's say the next 5 years in the country, he give us 4 really good playoff run. It may change, but like you said, I think his decision making needs to get better. Um, Decision making down the stretch where it's 2 minutes to go, clean up the turnovers, play some better defense, and just be an overall vocal leader. Nothing to do with his offensive game, but
Mhm.
the other things I think that could take him to the next level. And I really do believe if the Bulls have another good start, he can get some MVP votes.
Yes, indeed.
So we both agree that Zach LaVine got another level he can tap into. Hopefully we I really do believe we're gonna see a different Zach LaVine this season. He's healthy, basically the same roster back, same coach. So
Yeah.
just got the new contract, new baby.
Yeah, he should be good to go.
Yeah, it's only
And
up
and,
from
and I
here.
think I think DeRozan being here too, because we saw, one of the biggest. I think DeRozan was in the top 5 for MVP voting because exactly what we saying, what Zach need to be better with is what DeRozan was doing. You know what I mean? Like he wasn't, granted it was in his hand, it was his shot, but he knew like, all right, I'm getting in my spot, I'm taking this shot, we need this shot, we need it now. You know what I mean? And all it takes is a few of those and they start going, and then next thing you know, you're rolling. So
Right.
I think this could be Zach LaVine's turn to have that kind of season.
Yeah, for sure. Me too. Uh Last topic of the day. We gonna get into training camp. Training camps is a few weeks away. Uh, Anything you looking for this training camp?
Um, well, first and foremost, stay healthy. I don't want to hear about no sprained ankles. Patrick Williams sprained his ankle last training camp, got off to a slow start, and came back and broke his wrist. So it is, health is the first thing. But for me, just seeing the young guys. I want, having Drummond. I think Drummond gonna be big. For him to get a training camp with Drummond. I think Dragic had a great summer league in FIBA basketball. I've been checking his stats. So I think to have all them guys kind of implement those two guys along with Terry. We lost Justin Lewis. He tore his ACL. I was excited for that kid to come to camp and see what he can do with the team. But, with Antetokounmpo in the summer league, with him in the training camp, that's probably my biggest thing I want to see. I want to see, is he going to make the roster? I know his name going. You got him in there. So now, does he develop? I know he wasn't getting too much tick in LA a few years ago. Um, and I understand that, guys like that, even Giannis, he came over, but it took him a few years to get going. He was kind of a project guy, even though he was getting the minutes. So I think that's what teams waiting on to see if this kid is going to be something close to his brother, even if not the superstar guy, but at least a good defensive big man you can throw out there that can run the floor a little bit. I'm excited to see what can he make this roster. So that's the biggest thing for me as far as training camp.
Yeah, we planting the seeds to Giannis. So yeah, if you want to play with your brother, you know where to come, man. Chicago. But I'm look I'm looking for a couple of things for this, this training camp. I'm one of the things I'm looking forward to. I want to see where Billy play. Sorry about that. I want to see what Billy play Dalen Terry. I just want to see what his role would be with this Bulls team. Cause I think he can play guard, and I think he can be a wing player. So he's one of the players I'm really looking forward to seeing in training camp. I want to see the guys, man. I'm ready for basketball, man. I just want to see how Billy D, what type of scheme he gonna play with this team. And of course, the biggest news is fucking Lonzo Ball. We need a legitimate answer on Lonzo Ball training camp, so we can just know. So that's probably the biggest story I want to know is what the hell's going on with Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, I'm right there with you when it comes to Lonzo. I kind of like because I feel like we've been going through this for a while in Chicago sports, particularly the Bulls injuries. So I kind of took a deep breath away from it. Like we gonna be all right. I mean, we talked
Yeah,
about it a few weeks ago. We in good hands. I think Ayo gonna step up and fill that role, fill the void. So. But you hit it on the head. I like what you said. To see Terry, see what he do with him. I'm pretty sure he's gonna try a few things with a few different lineups with him, but also see where the new schemes. You know what I mean? Like we know we talked about Zach and DeMar. We know they're gonna have their 25, 30-point games, but it's this. I'm expecting a better coaching as well. We talked about the players. I'm expecting Billy D to come back with a full year on this belt with this roster, understanding like, okay, I need to put these guys in the best position to be successful. Because he didn't do a lot of flare downs, he didn't do a lot of uh, uh, double screens to get shooters open last year. It wasn't a lot I mean, we didn't have that many shooters, but you know, but when Lonzo was healthy, he was the main shooter out there. But I want to see him do different things with Kobe, see him do some different stuff to get these guys open.
yeah, for sure. So yeah, I can't wait to training camp. I think only end of September, I believe. Media day and all that good stuff. So I can't wait. It's gonna be good. Basketball back, football back. What a time to be alive. The end of the year is where all the great UFC fights start getting booked. So hey, it's gonna be a fun time for the sports industry. Yo, big O, yo. And we done lost, bro. Yeah, we done lost, bro. But anyways, man, appreciate you guys for tuning in today episode. Um, sorry about missing last Monday. I had some things to take care of, but we back on the schedule. Training camp is right around the corner, along with preseason. And it's gonna be a great season of content, Bulls content. Uh, don't forget to check out the Bears content coming in as well. Um, up or down first 2 weeks from the Bears. You can get all that on the channel. Hit us up on Spotify, Facebook, On the Go Chicago Sports with your boy Mike B. And Big O. Follow us on Twitter. And yeah, man, stay safe. Stay blessed, Chicago. Peace. Wait, oh. I was just about to wrap up, bro. Any last words, Big Dog, before we head up out of here?
Man, I gotta reset my modem for sure. But no, just to finish off, yeah, I think it's gonna be an exciting summer camp. If I'm not mistaken, I think they play the Wizards September 30th in a couple weeks. So I think they play in London or something like that. I was checking the NBA calendar. So I think we got basketball coming back real soon. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Bulls. I'm excited to see the Bears, how their season develop. Week 13, we got you Packer fans. We coming back. Y'all got to come here. We gonna see what's gonna happen then. But the Texans next week for them. The Bulls, like I said, yeah, I'm excited, dude. I think, and it's just me. I think this ride, the way it look in training camp won't be the way it's gonna look towards the end of the season. I can see AK trying to get this team into the top tier teams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
Anything possible with AK. So
anything possible. And he showed me in his early years that he want to win. So we're gonna wait and see. But I'm for sure excited.
Yeah, man. Everything with Big O said, I already said it before he came back. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in once again. Like I said, we back on the schedule. I know we missed last Monday. We're gonna try to do this every Monday, but you know how life goes. But we back on this. We back on the schedule. Check us out on all social medias: Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. For Bears content, Bulls content. So yeah, Big O, me, your boy Mike. Peace out, Chicago.